Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your Colorado Rockies.
Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Germán Márquez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
0-2.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And fires in a fastball at 95. One out, base is empty. Ball one there.
1-1.
Well struck, right field. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Juan Soto. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. 1-2 now. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Misses outside, and 1-1.
Ball 2.
Two out, space is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting sixth.
So
Catcher,
two down.
Luis
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Outside low. Ball one. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And that misses. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Foul ball there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. This one in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. That clips the corner. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Denver. And today on the hill, Jose Butto.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons.
Come on, Jordan.
That's down and in.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
And that one fouled off.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. First offering, and it just misses. Fastball is outside.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
That's an out.
3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Mets 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field, second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Young. Marquez back to work. That's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Ronnie Mauricio now. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one.
Let's go, Rockies!
Just missed. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. The 1-1. On the ground to the left. McMahon fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
back to the top of the Mets order. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Outside low, and that's ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That just misses, and that's ball two.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting.
Well, that's a nice job of
fielder,
grinding out that
Brandon
at-bat.
Nimmo.
Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Nimmo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And the 1-0. Just missed. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. On the inside corner for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Marquez over to first. Lindor back in there. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Mets leave 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And a count 2-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, what a stop from his backside. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Sean Bouchard. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And ball one. Next offering is down low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Way high with that one. And it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Next to him for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Bouchard leads off first with one away. Softly hit to third. Off balance feet. There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 2 and the Rockies nothing. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Soto in his seventh season, hitting third in the lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Alonso at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And there's a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that one is inside, and it's ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A little bit high. 1-0. Fouled off left side. Man at first, one away. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Here goes the runner. Line to left. Fair ball. Oh, he botches it. Alonso is waved home. The tag, and he's in there. It's 3-zip.
Now batting.
Errors that allow a run to score are always tough to stomach, but man, it's extra frustrating when that runner comes all the way around from first base. Wasn't even in scoring position to start the play.
One out, runner at second. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
Well, that was a great job of
Now
letting that
batting,
runner steal second base,
baseman,
get in the
Brett
scoring
Baty.
position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One out, runner at second. Now here is Brett Baty. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Seth Halverson getting loose out there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Jared Young. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball. Up the middle, Estrada gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the inning, now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
No, that's down.
Inside, just missed. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Young on his way over. 1 away.
Batting 8th, first baseman,
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Farmer.
And there's a ball. And that one a little below the knees.
2-0.
Now 2-0. Swing and a pop-up. Mauricio sizing this one up. 2 down.
Batting ninth, right fielder.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Freeman.
In there for strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that one is inside ball one. Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Ronnie Mauricio. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that one popped in the air left field. Hilliard. And there's one away.
Now batting shortstop.
Manager out of the dugout now,
Lindor.
and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. German Marquez is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Seth Halverson will take over here.
Well, they didn't get much
54.
length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He is struck out, and he is walked. Slider misses outside. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Now 1-1.
1-1.
High fly ball right field. Freeman looks it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite
Now
barrel it
batting
up enough to really
left fielder,
drive it.
Brandon Nimmo.
2 down, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just off the inside edge.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Hey!
out there to center. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver,
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for
and
the
Chris
Rockies,
Singleton with you.
the
And leading
shortstop,
off the bottom of the fourth, Jordan Beck.
Beck.
Here we go, Colorado.
And first offering is fouled off.
But all these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Estrada batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field, way back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth, and that one almost hit him.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2-2 to count.
And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Estrada tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this
Now
inning, but no
batting,
trouble so
catcher,
far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the top of the
Leading off for
fifth.
the
Juan
Mets,
Soto
the
now.
designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Halverson back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual
Now batting,
performance you
the
want to
first
flush.
baseman,
He just
Pete
hasn't looked very
Alonso.
comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
One out, runner at second. And now the center fielder, Jeff McNeil. That one in triple digits. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes. Go, Colorado!
Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Luis Torrens.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Inside, almost
no
got him.
strike.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs.
Ball, that's
In
down.
the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Brett Beatty waiting to hit for the Mets. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, here's Ryan McMahon now.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. With just one hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things one pitch at a time.
Lindor makes the grab on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the
Now
outfield for
batting,
that catch.
the
We all know
designated hitter,
those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling
Bouchard.
around out there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose Butto done for the afternoon, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with the new arm after this.
Now pitching for the New
Taking
York
over
Mets.
on the mound for the Mets,
Number
Kodai Senga.
34.
Still pretty early in the
Kodai
ball game,
Senga.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Colorado's DH, Sean Bouchard. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And a foul ball. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Reed Garrett preparing to come on if needed. Swings and misses. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And
One
delivers
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Went with the
that's
sweeper,
it.
but it misses. The Rockies down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 4-0. Top of the 6th
Leading
inning.
off for the
Now it's the
Mets,
second baseman,
second
Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
Let's go, Rockies.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one outside, and it's 1-2. That one
Ball 2.
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
These guys
Up
today
next
are
for
so
the
great
Mets,
with handling
right fielder,
velocity. They're
Jared
seeing
Young.
high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first, nobody out. Jared Young up now for the Mets. And that's
That's the ball.
downstairs. And that's ball 1. Young goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Out to center. Doyle on the move. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
That's out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out of the foul tip. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And that's outside.
That
There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. Way inside. Right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. His second of the year. It's 4-1.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting,
Tyler
right
Freeman
fielder,
digging in for the Rockies. He popped out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Beck.
0 for 2 in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Nasty pitch right there. And the count even at 1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Rockies.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
45.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that skips in the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Number 55. Up and loosening in the pen. Bird getting cranked up as well. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just misses with that one. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. And it remains 2-2. Taps softly to the right side. Estrada sends it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that misses off the outside edge. And that one sliced foul. And that's down and away.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Reed Garrett.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Reed Garrett.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hunter Goodman. And that's in the dirt.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Nope, outside.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Hit in the air, center field. McNeil. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one is upstairs.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. A strikeout and a walk. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, Mauricio. Tosses across to first. That's out number 3. Rockies edging closer with this shot. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the 8th, and now Jeff McNeil. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Luis Torrens getting ready to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
They say you win.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That one almost got him. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
2 down, bases empty. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Let's go, Rockies.
Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Mets go down quickly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, number 82.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting loose. Brazoban also throwing. And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 3-0.
And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Hilliard in the box now. Takes strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball, Alonso. 1 gone in the bottom of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
First baseman, Kyle.
So digging in,
Farmer.
Kyle Farmer, 1 for 2. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. McNeil settles underneath it, squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they trail by 1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. On the ground, out to short. Lindor on to first. That's the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies 3.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Herget.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for New York, Jared Young. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Herget in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And now the count is even.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ground ball right side, finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
So up next for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner on the go. And that one pulled foul. And that one fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Lindor swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The shortstop takes the ball. Young over at second. Mauricio at first with no outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering upstairs. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw into second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and no one left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Mets 5 and the Rockies 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now a chance for Jordan Beck. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
And there's the ball.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
In the air, left side. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Over to first.
He's out.
And Estrada is out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's through there for a strike. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The Rockies down to their final strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. The count now 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That one laced to center and a base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him,
Now
and
batting,
I know it's got the
baseman,
dugout fired up down there, down to the last
McMahon.
strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So a man at first. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. That's outside, and that's ball one. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that is strike one. Hit to second, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.